It is a wet and miserable day here, so I'm not going to pull out all the Beaver math things, but I will be giving an update very soon. We are doing great. We hit the $5,000 match. I am just beyond thrilled and excited. Thank you all so much. I did post a video of the property that we're trying to purchase. I did not include in that video the actual Airbnb cabin and the dry spaces of that land. But you can find that on another video on our GoFundMe page if you want to see what the inside of that cabin looks like, where people can stay. And so I just wanted to showcase the natural areas and some of the ideas that we have, so you can check that video out. And again, thank you all so much for rallying and helping us overcome this unfortunate fraud situation with the GoFundMe. We are bouncing back. We are going. So again, thank you all so much. At the end of this video, I show our property here. So this situation where I'm at right now with the beavers and our beaver rehab program is on our personal property. And the nonprofit, of course, you know, we're running it off of our personal property. So we have 35 acres. And at the end of the video, I give you a tour of it. Some of you have seen this before. But the reason why we're trying to purchase that other property is it will be fully owned and operated by the nonprofit. And is a way to separate away from some of our personal property and let that be the public face of Something Wild. So that's one of the reasons, and I know some folks are confused as to, you know, what's exactly what's happening, what's going on. So anyway, stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll show you what we're doing here on this property. Somebody, I'm not gonna name names, might be just a little bit excited about my little cozy chair I got in this cold rain. Are you ready, Sprouts? Are you ready? Okay, that's my chair. That's my chairs. Big T's getting the rest of the snacks. All right, I'm taking my chance. Taking my chance now. Hi, honey. How you doing? You coming up? You coming up? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, real. Okay. I've shared this a few times, but I know we have some new folks, and welcome everyone. This particular area is our setup for beaver rehabilitation. And so this particular space is for animals that need time to heal, babies time to learn how to be a beaver. It provides protection from predators. It also provides protection from themselves, because beavers are really good at sometimes getting into trouble. But they are enclosures that are locked. It gives them lots of opportunity while they're in there to engage in beaver behaviors, water, food, sticks, things like that. And then we also have this little area that the beavers have built themselves, and it is a little area that they can come out and explore. They can dig, they can do beaver things and practice. We have a small enclosure here that right now is not being utilized, but we could use this for raccoons. We can use it for, I had Sprout and Blossom in there when they were really small. So this is just on standby in case we need it. I have a little turtle habitat back there because we do occasionally get box turtles in that need some rehab. So this is just a protective space that allows the beavers protection and opportunities to grow, develop, get healthy, things like that. Right outside of this rehabilitation area, we have this soft release site pond that we dug not quite a year ago. This area is all fenced in with goat fencing, and it actually has access to our barn that needs a full rehab. But by the way, the bones of it are really good, but it was destroyed during Katrina. So it is a work in progress, but it is the beaver area is connected. This is all fenced in, and this pond, brand new, has been dug so that we can bring the beavers out so they can play, explore, swim, things like that. And then we will also use this as the first place that we soft release any beavers that are ready to go. And we will most likely put one of the similar cage enclosures down here and let them live here for a while and get used to the idea of being out here. And then we'll open the door up and they will be able to come and hang out here in the pond and also have a shelter. This area is fenced in, but it will allow them a lot more space to roam and explore and do beaver things. So that is the plan for this area. That's Kirby. Kirby? Who is a good boy? Oh my goodness. That's Indy, that's Kirby, and oh, do they love to get muddy. Two peas in a pod, those two. This blue line is how we get the 400-gallon pools drained from where the beavers are out to here, and ultimately it ends up in the soft release site pond. But I wanted to show you something interesting. Beavers poop in the water. They are, of course, vegetarians. They eat, the bark and vegetation and things like that. So it is a very powerful nutrient for the earth. Beaver poop is really good. And you can tell, as this is where the runoff is, the plants that are growing directly around it. Looks different than the plants not around it. And I just find that so interesting that beaver poop, beaver water is feeding new plant growth. This is a 3-acre pond that will be the ultimate release site for the beavers that after they pass the soft release site and go through the rehab process. This is on our personal property. It is about 3 acres. It does back up to a wetland habitat. It looks like it had beavers in the past. There's currently no wild beavers living here. And so the goal will be to get this established with beavers and that we rehab. And so that's the goal for this property. We do see signs that beavers used to live here, but it's been a long time since they have. So we do feel like this is going to be a really nice place for beavers. What's missing is a lodge. And so what we are going to do is figure out what we can do to provide a temporary lodge while they build their own. So that will be the game plan here.